Let's do this.
You knock at the door and Bilbo rushes you into Bag End, eager to hear about the fireworks. As you walk into the dining room, you see a familiar figure sitting at the table smoking a pipe. It's Halbarad, the ranger that you saved from the troll. He greets you warmly, but stays seated as he can hear all about your journey. So you tell him about the orc and the old orc in the mines, and you was getting the fireworks, and then getting hired by the Bright Girdles to go up and go into the other mine and save the whole lot of the Hills of Scary from the sickness, which turned out to be the skull of Golfimble. So
Golfing head.
Bilbo listens intensely, and worry etches across his face. So the old tales of Golfimble's head going into the rabbit hole was true. And who would have thought that it would poison the land? And with that foul power, no wonder the goblins wanted the skull. We need to find out where they are. And why would the elves want books about the Shire? Halbarad stands up. He goes, well, I was going to do a northern voice, but I can't remember how to do a fucking northern voice.
We're northern.
Yeah, but you know, like northern. Proper northern.
Irish.
Drink pints of gravy.
I drink pints of gravy all the time.
He says the elves like to know about the history of Middle Earth, especially places that they know little about, like the Shire. And there's 3 towers close by the Shire called the White Towers on Tower Hill, which is not far from Greenholm in West Farding. And when he says the name Greenholm, Gil kind of looks a bit sheepish, and at the mention of his home village that he tried to torch.
Excellent.
He said the problem is you can't just show up and ask for a look. You might have to travel to the Grey Havens and seek permission from Círdan, the shipbuilder. And at the mention of both Grey Havens and Círdan, there's a look of recognition on LugFang's face that the ranger notices that he doesn't say anything about either. But he said maybe if the mayor of the Shire backs you, Braswin, the custodian of the towers, might be convinced of the orc threat to the land and to herself. So there's 2 options really. And he said the orc warband must be somewhere up north, but where it is he doesn't know. All the inquiries that he's made about the mark and has kind of run into a brick wall at the moment. But he's going to travel up north to Lake Everdom and warn the 2 rangers in that region. And their names are Aaron and Benion.
What's his name again?
Halbarad.
Yeah. Remember you saved him from the troll? Remember you got smashed?
Names are not my strong point. They go in one ear and out the other.
He's Halbarad.
Halbarad, the ranger.
Who's Braswin? Sorry, she's the
she's the custodian of the White Towers.
Custodian.
And they're just west of West Farding, obviously, just past Greenholm, where Gil grew up.
Yep. The 3 towers and the White Towers.
Yeah, the White Towers on Tower Hill.
On Tower Hill.
What's the towers round? For Hobbiton.
Well, they're
still
Hobbiton's kind of surrounded by, they're really surrounded by hills.
Towers?
These are the West Hills.
They're just chimneys.
Towers I was going to say they're just very small mounds.
But these are elf towers.
Yeah.
These are big old towers.
These are elf towers, proper elf towers.
Ooh.
So Bilbo's sitting there and he's drinking, and he said maybe we should warn the mayor about the possibility of an orc and goblin attack on the Shire. He said he's going to summon us anyway, so why don't we ask him? Can we go talk to him first?
I was thinking that'd be a good idea, letting the people around here know, especially if we're going to beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. we're looking after them. They're not looking for us.
Well, they are looking for you. Well, they were going to summon you, as you were told by
Yeah.
that lawyer. I can't remember his name.
I know. This is what I'm pushing, that we're being good guys.
These are good guys. Are we the good guys?
Guess so. No.
Read the baddies.
Griffo.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I'll say we do that first then. You know, go and
Go see
talk
the
to the mayor and see what he says. You know.
Bilbo goes, okay, so I'll send a letter off in the morning to Mayor Whitfoot,
Whitfoot.
and we will take it from there.
Oh, we can't just knock up. No.
Oh no, you have to call a council.
Oh.
You can't just show up to
That
these
takes
places.
months, in my experience.
I'll send you a picture of the mayor.
Awesome.
Oh,
He's a spiffing chap.
Oh, hello.
What and all that. Oh, look at him. Oh.
I want to.
speaking dwarfish again.
Right, the part
Really?
with the council with the mayor, this is actually a new mechanic that you still have to learn how to do.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
We
What you,
weren't already good with the other
no,
stuff.
but what you do, it's actually what you're supposed to do when you're going off on a big adventure. So what you do is
Slowly.
Really slowly.
select a speaker that's going to speak on behalf of the group, that only he will talk at the council.
So,
Darren.
Fuck off.
yeah, Darren's a talky man.
You have
Yeah, I
to,
am when I know stuff.
you have to
Oh,
plan.
Talky
shit.
man.
No, yeah, well, listen, you have to plan what you're going to ask for, what kind of help you're hoping to get, and how you intend to get it. And is there something you're willing to give in return or to sacrifice?
Gil.
Just kill Gil.
Oh, just one of his legs. Fine. It's got another one.
Like it's
You
nothing.
can
It's just
toss him the rest of the
Speaker,
way.
plan, help, intend to get.
yeah. What you really do is like there's an introduction where you introduce the group.
Yeah,
And
like
all
that.
it is just charisma rolls. Like you can
Yeah,
do, you can try and charm him. You can try and intimidate him. He'll ask questions, and if you get enough successes, then you succeed in the council and you get what you want. If you fail, you still might get something, and if you really fail, you might get
Dead.
You get attacked.
so it's just a little, you know, the way like the White Council in the films, like with Gandalf
Yeah.
and all. It's
Yeah.
just it brings a bit more of that time kind of
Okay.
thing. No, it's not you. It's just that you have to plan what you want to do and how to get it. That's
Okay.
Can we get permission to go to the White Towers from them?
no.
All right.
Can we
You
just
need
go
permission to go to Greyhaven.
No, you can get what you could do is you could ask the mayor to write a letter, so you can bring and say, "Listen, this is going to happen. You just have to
Yeah.
let us in," kind of thing.
Ah, to speak. Okay, right. It's kind of like
Or
I'll pass.
no, like if the mayor say, "I'm the mayor of the Shire," like the Orcs, what these lads are saying, like the mayor's going to vouch for you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or he's could go up to the Greyhavens, which is way up north, where Círdan, the shipwright, I think he's the oldest elf in Middle Earth. He gave the fire ring to Gandalf when he came to Middle Earth and stuff. And he could say, "Oh yeah, well, if you convince him, then he could send you down and square it." Or but
A long way round, though, isn't it?
it is, and
And what do we get if we go? Like, what's in White Towers again? Just trying to remember everything.
it's there's a big library there, and Halibrad thinks that maybe that's where the books that Gandalf, that Bilbo's looking for are,
Yeah. Okay.
and there's other stuff there, but you just don't know yet.
Why does again? It's been a while. What benefit are the books to Bilbo?
They're the history of the Shire. He wants to know what the mark on the orcs were.
That was it. Yeah, cool. Grant.
Because he thinks it might be in it, but he wanted to get them from the Matham house, but because you stole from it, your woman's not going to give him anything.
We could go back.
And because somebody sat
We're already
on
broken
the dog.
once. We're good at that.
Yes. Someone sat on the dog.
Yeah, the dog was traumatized, and that's how she knows.
Poor firecracker.
Okay. So what do we want, guys?
Do we do it now,
Want-
or we do it in the morning, or what? What's the plan?
Well, he has to send the letter in the morning. You're going to have, let's just say he sends the letter in the morning. You're going to have another day or so free day, so you could go down to the market, go to the pub. Yeah,
When do we need to decide what and when we're asking? When we're in the meeting?
No,
Oh, okay.
plan it out because
Okay. Action
Plan.
plan.
so it's literally what you want or what
It's
you
who's speaking?
Yeah, come up with that first.
Okay, so do we need
Bilbo's
someone
not
with...
speaking.
That means you'll be talking to yourself and it'll be really weird.
At the is he the mayor of Hobbiton or the mayor?
No,
of
it's
the
the mayor of the Shire.
So I'm not.
Witchfoot.
He's mayor.
My
of
name would be Mud anyway. I don't think it should be Gil.
Yeah, but you're called Gillen the
You're a
Boys, so
local
obviously
lad.
you.
I know,
Yeah,
but Diggle is a name that everyone fucking thinks I tried to burn down the town. I'll do
So
it. I'm not
my-
bothered.
My charisma isn't very high.
that's
The
it. You're gonna do
intelligence is-
charisma rolls, so whoever
Charisma
Okay.
can talk. better.
Charisma, guys, give me your charismas.
Like charisma 0.
Oh, mine's 15 plus 1.
Yeah, you're the
Okay,
best. You're the
you're-
best. Mine's
it's you
10. I'm not
Mine's
charismatic
8.
whatsoever.
So,
Fine.
I'm sure talking gives you benefits, does it, Deck? If you're very talkative, or is it down to the role regardless?
I'll try it.
Down to the roll, but if you have good charisma and
Gil.
if you're going to be using that,
Talk.
okay,
What, doesn't
so
it-
Gil is our representative.
because you're going to have to have good talking abilities because you're going to have to be rolling.
Have a good
So
talk.
you're Gil. We're the lads, so that makes sense.
It does.
Gil and the lads.
Gil and the
Okay.
bias.
So
Bias.
what? Pardon?
The bias.
He wants you to buy something, I think.
Gil and the bias.
Give him the buys.
Gil and the lads.
Oh, it's Gil and the boys.
Give him the buys.
It's being Gil and the boys all the time.
Stop going more Irish. Stop now.
What are you on about? It's getting the buys. It's always been
Hey,
getting
Hambo,
the
yeah,
buys.
fucking give the buys.
You're meant to be Scottish and you're meant to be nobody. Shut up.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry. Right, back in character.
My man Drummond is hello.
This isn't a sci-fi show. You can't be
Don't
Andromeda.
even like Andromeda. Stupid. Right. Okay. So Gil is our representative. What do we need? We need
To
a
talk to.
note off the teacher.
No, we need to talk to
Well, the letter is gonna get you.
Brasswin.
Yeah, but you need a letter from the mayor to go to Brassman.
Okay, so
You need him to vouch for you, pretty much.
so
Yeah.
that's what we need.
These aren't fucking rascals, and these aren't gonna go in and burn the place down.
No.
Hey, is that where we get the word voucher?
Could be. Yeah.
I don't
That
know why
could be
that
actually,
popped
yeah.
into my head.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard you.
That's what.
So
Like- If they
half
could
a word.
See, what you can use when you're talking is intimidation to impress the strangers quickly, reveal much about yourself, persuasion to ask for support, especially from friends, and deception to extract information without revealing too much. That's kind of.
Deception.
How about intimidation?
You can
Intimidation.
try, but
Using strength, not
when
charisma.
you're actually talking, you can use deception,
So-
intimidation, performance, persuasion, riddle, insight. Riddle me this, Batman.
All them to me are
all
dead. though.
charisma based.
I'm all
you know-
shite with them, yeah.
Everything charisma,
Yeah.
whatever charisma you have, like.
My Christmas
I
is
don't get any
Is
proficiency. Well, I get a
intelligence.
proficiency bonus, I think, in some of them. I think it's saying.
Okay, so Gil is representing us to try and get a letter from the mayor to let us in to look at the books.
Yeah.
We need to convince
Um,
Mayor.
Whitfoot.
Yeah.
So with the Mayor's letting us in to read the books, or
No.
He
No,
can
no,
give us
the
a letter.
mayor's going to give us
A
a
letter
letter
of-
of
See,
recommendation.
what's going on in the background is yous are going around the Shire and yous are causing
yeah,
upheaval and and the hobbits hate all that crap. So he's there,
So-
just like whispers and stuff, and everyone's like, "Oh, they're
Yeah.
just like
yeah.
ruining the buzz of the place.
But we
So,
get to tell them exactly what we're doing, and we get to spin.
Yeah,
Well, Gil
it's-
get to spin it
that's
in
it.
a
Yeah,
way.
it's all
We can back you
propaganda.
up.
So,
Yeah.
like, next one, what help do we want? We don't need any help.
We
Well,
need,
We need the
I think.
letter. The letters help.
and
We need a
what
letter from
could
them.
help us in looking for the books? Any experts that could come with us to help us, maybe?
Yeah.
Can I ask what you want to ask for? I'm not going to
Yeah,
stop.
I think that's it. Like the Speakers Guild, the plan is we need to persuade them
Mayor to give us a letter of recommendation.
to
I
allow
think
us
we
to go
need
into the library and research about the goblins
Help
and
we
the
want
orcs
is
and
a
mark.
letter. How we get it?
Yeah.
Ask for
Or
the
any,
letter.
or yeah. And then when it says, "Do we need any help?" Maybe ask them if they have anything that they think would help.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
there's
Or
some-
maybe like they could each write a letter because like if you have more than one letter, it looks more believable.
It's also how you make words.
Indeed.
So
That'd be it, I think.
That-
And
is
then
that the
what
plan?
could we give?
no, you don't have to
Yeah,
give.
but-
It's just
Well, we
Sacrifice. He says, "What will sacrifice to get it? Our safety."
We'll
Well, we could also
sacrifice
say that
our safety, yeah, for the good of the Shire.
Or we can say, if you let us do this, we'll stop being dodgy weirdos wandering around the Shire.
We
but we haven't
will,
been.
or you
can
could
help.
say
once we've solved it, we'll leave the Shire.
No, because
I'm not. It's my house.
Or you could say,
Okay.
like, listen, if we get these books and we figure out what's going on, we can go and kill the orcs.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the hobbits are like that because we're out the Shire, stopping causing them problems.
But we'll also like but if there's any threat to the Shire, we can say that we'll always come back to help if we ever go off our separate ways, That could be something as well, like a guarantee that if this evil ever comes
Shire
back.
Batman.
Shire Bat Dwarf.
Shine the big G into the sky.
Kill.
Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Okay,
So if he's
there we
planned,
go.
So with that, what are we sacrificing? That we'll leave the Shire.
No,
No, that
but we'll-
we'll help them defend them
Oh.
from the goblins, and if ever they're in trouble, they can always call on us to help.
we'll always come.
Okay.
Ugh.
We have to build it up when you're talking to them. Tell them exactly how we've helped them in the past by what we've killed.
to do
What-
like a core ago, I just got to converse with my colleagues here. Just whisper it into his ear.
rabble.
Don't forget this when we attack those ghosts.
We're gonna do cue cards and hold them up.
Cue
We
cards.
saved children from falling and hurting themselves.
We also invented Halloween. No,
Yeah, pretty much.
Halloween.
I was the first hobbit to fly.
Or zero assistance.
No, zero, all by myself.
Yep.
As usual.
Okay. Do we have a plan?
Well, Gil's going to be doing the talking. Do you feel confident? Nothing like the silence to make confidence.
Right. Right, sorry, I was talking. Go on. Carry on.
Are
Do
you
you-
confident?
Are you confident to talk, Gil?
No. But I have
But
to.
it's the most successful
Yeah.
because of his charisma.
I'm so
Unfortunately,
charismatic.
your hobbits tend to not look on us
Guys,
kindly.
right. I will do my best.
Excellent.
That's all you can do.
Can you not do my best?
But if you fail, everyone dies.
And if we die, we'll
that's
kill
become
you.
a very repetitive thing at this point. If I fail, we all die. So I'm the glue
Yeah.
that holds this team together.
That's
I'm
why
the
it's killing the
protagonist.
boys. That's why you're the war killer, the troll slayer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised that in centuries time, as opposed to them saying "pass me the glue," they'll say "pass me the Gil."
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you go
Also,
in and introduce yourself to the mayor, you have to do all your titles.
Oh,
I'll try.
you have titles?
He does.
Gil,
Oh, he does, yeah.
He has all the titles.
Wog,
You're
Slayer,
invested in everything.
Gil.
Gil.
What was the other one?
The war killer, troll slayer,
Troll.
and
House burner.
pipe smoker, wasn't it? Didn't you win
King.
the
Yeah.
Yeah. Champion.
pipe smoker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great leaper. Because we didn't toss you. You
Gil,
leap.
the air soarer.
Airbender.
And,
No,
this,
No, we
and,
can't say
this,
that. We don't want to get sued.
and these are my colleagues, Morin and LugFang.
Oh, yeah.
Do nothing.
Morin and LugFang, they're useless. Okay, then.
Oh.
So you're
That's tomorrow's. That's for
talking
tomorrow.
about you're talking about all this, and you're drinking, and you just don't notice Halibard slipping out. He goes travel up north, and then while you are eating and drinking, Balin says, "Lads, I'll be leaving in the morning as well."
Ah.
And
Ah,
going,
no way. What we do?
I'm going back to Erebor. I have some business up there, and I've had some good adventures, witches, but it's time for me to start going back.
It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Guys, it's been a good time.
Been a short time, but a good time.
Well,
You'll be missed,
all
good
the
sir.
All the best things are short, aren't they, my friends?
Like me, I'm the best thing.
You take care of yourself now, and as they say,
Not going
So,
right there.
make
Then he's down in the morning, like.
oh well, I'll say, well, this conversation. Well, I was going to have the conversation now because I might be too emotional in the morning, you know.
Too pissed.
Hurt. But I was going to say, Alan, look after yourself and make sure that you don't get lost and go directly home, and don't get into any adventures along the way. You know.
You're a good egg.
You too, Sue. You too, son.
And I've saved this for you. And he gives you some of the dwarven black stout that you thought was all gone.
Oh, no, I thought this was. Oh, God. I promised myself, one promise myself I wouldn't cry. Oh, yes. Thank you, Balin, and let's share this together, shall we? What?
Mal goes, Bilbo, is it dusty in here?
Gil goes to them. To them. Oh my god.
LugFang.
No, the other one.
Oh,
Balin.
Morin. He goes, don't forget last time we needed that, save our bacon, so maybe don't drink it all.
I mean, I was gonna put on my bacon in the morning, but all right,
Just in case.
just in case.
You all get drunk that night and all go to bed. And the next morning you wake up and have your breakfast. And Balin says his goodbyes again and wanders
have
off
bacon?
Give him a
down
hug.
Bag End, and he disappears over the Underhill.
Bye. Goodbye now. It's good meeting you.
Bye, Mr.
I'm sure
Underhill.
that he's gonna be fine, and we'll see him soon. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Like,
So
Totally.
long, you dwarf. La 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 la.
What was the Darren song last night?
Balin's
Where
song.
Where is Darren?
where is
It's-
Balin? Where
Where is Balin?
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone.
he'll be okay, right? He'll be okay, right? Not.
No, he's dead.
Well.
Probably
Don't go
not.
back to Moria.
Good
So
times.
what
Good
he is
times.
gonna? So Bilbo, the postman comes and he goes, you have to give this letter. Go straight to Michael Devling and give it straight to the mayor for me, please. Yeah, no problem.
Go on, governor.
Okay.
Right, Pippin, yep.
Anything for you, Mr. Bilbo?
So what he's gonna do for your day off?
Sleep.
Ooh, what's my
fall
perfect
asleep.
Sunday?
In this world, right?
Yeah.
Our character. Are there any potions for charisma buffs?
Alcohol.
Do you have a herbalist maybe?
You do. Oh, you do. Funnily enough.
Give me a. Is there a medicine check?
There is a medicine check.
Give us a
Medicine.
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 Here's a medicine. A
Right,
medicine check.
okay. Remind me.
Roll
So-
d20.
And add whatever. The...
So, roll d20 and just add the 3. Okay. Is
I
it
have a
3?
0.
Yeah, 3.
Tell me what you get.
I got 12 plus
Hear the
3
sound of
is
that.
15.
15.
Yeah.
So
Hell of a dice.
Gil is thinking out loud, and he's like, he's all to see that he's a bit worried about the big talk when it comes up. So LugFang disappears, and he comes back with a green smoothie.
Ooh, minty.
Nothing horrible in it, honestly.
I trust you.
Promise.
Why is it green then? Could you have not made it mauve or something?
Well, it could have been white, but he didn't want them ingredients.
Oh, yeah. Suppose it could be worse.
And what is this, LugFang?
It is I wouldn't say a potion. It's a remedy to cure one's. Why am I speaking dwarfish? To cure
Can't
to
you?
cure any nerve and may well help tonight.
When
What
you,
does it actually do?
when you drink it, you get advantage on your rolls
Okay.
for an hour.
Don't drink it yet, though.
Yeah, don't drink it yet.
Okay. I won't.
And it's gone.
Quick, get down the market.
You also don't have to brush
I
your teeth
found
for a
those
week.
plants up in that mine fucking 3 days ago.
So an advantage roll gives me
You'd
what,
roll
just
twice and you'd take
Ah,
the highest.
the best one. Yeah. I remember.
Save it for an important one.
Well,
Yes.
Can you also use that if you roll and fail? Can you roll again?
Well, that's usually what it is. You roll
Yeah,
the 2 dice
it's
and you take the
the highest.
best.
Yeah, I
So
know,
if you
but what I mean
first
is,
roll is a
so
fail.
then you've got to pick. So then you've got to pick ahead of time
oh yeah, you
which
have
one
to
you're
pick
going to
ahead.
use it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well,
You
if he
can't just-
drinks it and then he has for an hour and whatever rolls he's doing in that in-game hour.
Oh,
he's got
every
advantage on.
roll.
Yeah, every roll.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
why haven't we done this before?
Because he's calm, he's chill.
Ah, yeah.
Because drugs are bad, very, very bad.
He's drinking the sweet leaf.
There's the green remedy.
jazz
Actually,
cabbage.
the cannabis.
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 Cannabis. This is from the cannabis root. Oh, I should have said that.
Just did.
Yeah, man.
You could sell it down the market. Little
You
cannabis
don't.
dealer.
I've drawn a weed plant on me ear.
You did a wee. You've done a wee.
You know, like the kids do.
LugFang be hanging out in the Jackson, the ivy bush, selling cannabis plants.
When I bite a sundial.
Do you want to lick a frog?
LugFang with a tie-dye eye patch.
So, what do you want to
Okay.
do now? So, Bilbo gives the letter, you have your potion.
I put it in my pocket. Me
The
secret.
sun is shining.
Sleeve pocket.
The
You've had your
weather is
breakfast.
sweet.
Morin is gone. Halibrat is gone.
Is there anything that anybody needs to buy before we go here? Is there
We're not
anything we
going
can
to battle, are
purchase?
we?
No, well, verbal battle.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not,
Maybe read a book.
you aren't at this stage, but you
Yeah,
don't know what you'll find
Okay.
in the marketplace.
I've already got a good bow on me. Can I
You
buy
know
that?
what? Might as well. Let's go down to Aldi and see if he's got
Yes.
anything nice.
Go see Aldi, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just say LugFang.
because we got a little bit of gold. So
Yeah, unless there's any more specialist armory type places.
Not in,
Not
not in the Shire, there's
Not
not.
Shire, no.
Well,
unfortunately,
you never know. It's hard times.
But you never know who's in the
Hard times.
marketplace.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, come on,
no.
guys.
I
to
see
the
what the
market.
DM's trying to do. Let's avoid the marketplace and go to bed right now.
He's
Right.
doing
Yeah.
yes and.
You might find Temu or AliExpress down there.
AliExpress.
I bet Amazon's. Did I have that here?
That's down south.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll go to the marketplace and have a look
to the
around.
market.
So you walk down to the market
Do,
and
do.
you see the usual. You see Aldi with a stall with all his
Hey.
equipment. You see an enclosure at the end with some ponies and horses.
Ooh.
And you see 2 dwarves
Oh.
have set up just down the road from Aldi in the square.
Oh, that's new.
Of course, Hamfast is there selling his vegetables.
It's not. They're not selling that. They're not selling that dodgy beer again, are they? Not them two dwarfs.
No, it's not them.
That's what I was hoping it was. Like, are they the same vegetables from last week though?
I know Hamfast he's a legend.
Is he?
Yeah,
Deadly.
his famous potatoes.
We walk past them. Morin as you go past.
Yeah,
And
he
Morin,
just gives you a
Morin, do you
salute.
recognise these dwarfs? Does he recognise these dwarfs?
Does
Look, that's what I was gonna say. So
give me an insight roll or
Ooh.
which one?
maybe an
Insight.
indie.
Yeah, insight.
Inside.
Do any of us recognise them? Is it worth us all giving an inside roll?
You can do
That
it.
is a 16 there, good sir.
I don't recognise nothing.
You don't recognize them like personally, but you recognize some of their insignia.
Oh,
Right.
And one is a woman, by the way.
Cool.
You recognize that?
How
'cause
do
she
you
has a big
even
beard, so-
know?
Their insignia, one has a hammer and anvil, and one has a rune that you notice that she could be a rune smith.
oh.
She make our magic weapons.
Is that what they do? Is it in this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can upgrade armor, and you can do it as well. You are a rune smith. Oh, you're a weaponsmith.
No,
Have you not been doing this all this time?
Oh,
Why?
I'm having a look.
Morin.
I have smithing tools. I
Yeah,
can
but
fix.
what's it called? One of your special things. I think you're a rune smith.
I don't have that yet. I'm only second level, and I have. Oh, I'm also grumpy, haven't I? Does that last? Does that still?
No, it doesn't. That's gone ages.
That's gone deadly. I was wondering.
I went as soon as you had that pint last night.
You're always grumpy, though.
But that shadow thing, I've got score of 2. Does that do anything?
Oh, no, that should have been gone ages. You had rests and all by then.
So the shadow's back to 0, is it?
Yes.
Just no one told me anything.
I thought
you
you
were-
were.
tells me nothing.
No one tells me nothing.
I thought you were a rune
No, I'm hard stoned.
craft or something.
Do you know
like
I have Hobbit sense? Oh no, it's against Shadow. Doesn't matter.
that. My hobbit senses are tingling.
Hobbit sense gives me advantage on all intelligent, wisdom, charisma saving throws against Shadow.
I picked hard as stone deck
For your.
for virtue. I think it is.
Yeah, but what's the other thing? Your. Oh, what the fuck's it called?
Another needless fuck.
Your trait. Your trait, isn't it?
Right? I don't think I have it yet. We're only equal. We're only level 2.
Yeah, but I think you. I thought you. Because
Quick to the book.
To the book.
well,
I
anyway,
have small
that's the thing you're going down, isn't it? The route you're going down. So you
It
might
is
have.
now,
I'm a
'cause we
champion.
got boss
Am I?
weapons.
But I'm sure that you were.
Where's traits?
Did you? I am a champion level 2.
Hold on.
I am a treasure hunter, level 2.
Where is
I am our messenger. Level 2.
48? Shouldn't you be delivering the letter then? Well,
I am a Fallowhide and inquisitive and wary.
so
I am a Taurus.
champion, crafter, view 2. Craft or virtue. And
Crap, because doesn't LugFang talk to animals at some stage?
I do. I couldn't, but I
Well,
can now.
Hoot. Remember?
I accidentally spoke to that one at the beginning,
Yeah.
but
that's
now
why
I
you're
can deliberately.
There's an accidental animal
was-
talk.
I was sleep talking again. Oh no!
It's like in the X-Men where they're just about to get their powers. They get funny
Nope.
feelings.
it's
I
not
had a
me.
LugFang tingle.
Well, anyway.
Anyway,
We'll
Let's
figure
go to
it
the real
off
dwarves
stream.
who know how to do it.
I know how to kill stuff as long as I can hit.
Well-
You can't kill nothing.
You see, Aldi gives you the way of, all right, lads.
hello.
Yo,
You looking for
Do we go-
something?
What have you got?
The usual.
Then
Some
no.
arrows. We have the usual equipment. Arrows. Have
Hmm.
a little bit of
Have any
armor.
weapons?
Yeah,
No.
bows,
What?
hammers,
I
hatchets,
got a nice bow.
spears.
I got a nice bow. Didn't I remember? I bought a bow. Did I buy a bow? Didn't I buy a bow?
You
Sure, I
did.
bought
On
a
your
bow.
character sheet, if you did.
Didn't you take a bow from Bilbo's chest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
So I don't
He
need another.
He has other stuff like sacks and soap and shovels and all that kind of stuff. He's
Sorry, are we
Aldi.
cleaning a
He's
garden?
Aldi.
LugFang. Oh,
Yes.
Craig.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Your character can
Don't say
do.
his government
Can
name.
do.
My what?
Your character can do herbalism stuff.
Yes.
Does he need? But we need to find herbs.
I don't. I've never been
Usually-
sure if I need to find herbs and own them.
Usually you do, but I don't know
You
what
do
this
need to
is.
find them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
what
so-
did you just make
can you-
his potion
I
out
know,
of?
I know, but that's fine.
But you had
can
a
you-
starter here. We just say you found stuff around Bilbo's
Oh,
place.
okay.
'Cause he has a
Yeah.
big
So
pantry.
do you
and-
have any?
Does he have any herbs that he could use for
Do you
stuff?
have any strange and wonderful herbs?
Let me have a look. He
That's
goes
what I was
back.
just thinking because we need stuff like that because we
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
got
yeah.
stuff for the magics. The magics, but you know.
He's having a root around. He says, I have
Come on, root away.
some pipe weed.
I've got lots of that, mate.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
We need more like stuff for healing and whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a healer's kit.
Um, can anybody use that healer's kit?
I
You
think
need to
only
be proficient with
herbalists, I think.
Have a look now.
Pardon?
But you'd be best using it. You'd have advantage.
You
on
know, I'm thinking if we can all use it, then it's probably. I've got a healing kit anyway.
Then you
Let
don't need
me.
Have you not used that? By this
equipment.
point?
No,
No.
no one's hit me.
No, he
Switch.
has rations. He has
You got hit.
water skins. He has a bit of food. He has a
Morin's
healer's
just
kit.
woke up.
Yeah.
What does the healing kit contain? Therefore, what's the
Oh, that'll.
rules that go along with it?
Just bandages and stuff like that.
It's a first aid kit.
How much?
5 silver.
Mm, I'll give you 4.
Oh.
Give you a good day.
Okay, good day.
Wow.
Did he say you had a herbalism kit? Did he?
I think Craig
Yes,
has
so
one
I could
already.
probably make one.
Because
I think
So-
you
yeah,
have one. Did you not buy one the last time off?
He's got one, yeah.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got a herb book and I've got a herb kit, so I could probably make healing kits rather than spending 5 silver on them.
Yeah. But you, Martin, do you need anything?
Deck, can I make a healing kit out of my herbalism kit while we're standing here, just to be obnoxious?
If you
Come on,
want.
you just move your phone away from the mic. Jesus.
Sorry, that was me.
I put what the herbalism kit does in the chat there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
would like I'm not proficient in it, I don't think, but it'd be handy to have an extra one.
But no, it's not a herbalism kit he's selling, it's a healing kit.
But he also had a herbalism kit, didn't he?
Both.
He does, yeah.
So maybe a herbalism kit would be good for you if you
He has
don't
all
already.
the
have them.
kits.
Yeah, but there's only me who's proficient, so I don't
Yeah,
need
Yeah, but
to
he's
use
saying
it.
like if you lose yours or something goes wrong, you still have another one between you.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying
And
to
watch
say,
him,
Darren?
Yeah,
watch
that's
him
what I'm trying
now.
to say.
Watch him now. Make it that you lose yours in the story.
Don't buy it.
No, it's
How
just in
much is
case
your
like there's-
herbalism kit, good man?
that's
6 silver.
Tell you what, if I give it to you for 4 silver,
Mm.
you make me 1 or 2 potions so I can sell them.
Sounds like a
And
good idea.
are these potions getting made from your ingredients, not mine?
No.
That kind of
I'm giving you a big discount here.
Well, no, if
I'm
you
going
do
all
that,
Northern Ireland now.
Jerry Adams.
You're bringing out my fucking burr.
Okay, so if you're giving me that for 4, I'll make you your 2 healing potions, and
Right.
for an extra 3 silver, could you throw in the other healing kit then, please? That would be 7 for the healing kit, the herbology kit, and I'll give you some potions back for it.
That's an awful big word. Herbologist. I'll tell you what, it's a deal. He spits in his hand and puts it out.
I spit in his hand too. It's a deal.
He licks the hand and puts it in his pocket.
I'll keep that for later.
good luck
Oh.
when
7 silver. That's what you own.
Okay,
A
let me
big
just take that out of
spender.
me. I'll have to break a gold, won't I?
Well, if you give him 1 gold, he'll give you 3 silver back.
Okay,
Note it down, Craig.
I
So
am.
you hand him the gold and he bites it just to make sure it's real and then hands you the 3 silver back.
Next to my
Wow.
testicles.
He gives you a herbalist kit and he gives you a medicine kit.
Cool. And I will quickly whip him up a couple of healing potions to give him back then.
Yeah, he says, thanks very much, lad. And puts
So-
them down.
Out of character, how many healing potions can I make out of that kit before it runs out?
You can keep putting herbs
As
into
long
it.
as you can keep
It's the kit itself is like mortar and pestle and all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So,
So
you
what-
can
so as
walk
we're
around
travelling-
and pick up,
Yeah.
look in your book and see what plants do what, and you can pick them up on the way.
Okay.
And-
So
but just tell me you're doing it
through-
because if you don't, you don't have them.
yeah.
Okay. So I can't sort of say, right, throughout this journey, I'm going to look on the side of the road as we're walking.
No,
up.
I think but every time we're in like the forest, just say it,
Yeah, just say if you're on the horse, just say you're going to the fucking White Towers
and he'll
or
make
whatever.
you
and-
do a roll. So don't you forget.
Yeah, you do
That's
a
fine.
investigation roll,
That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
and I just say, "Oh, you
I'll
found
forget that.
whatever plant you're looking for. You found 3 of them. Depends how good you roll or whatever."
Nice.
Yeah.
And then when you have a break, if
You
you're
can also
resting-
tell me what plant I'm looking for because I don't know.
I don't know. It's just fucking hair. You have the book. It doesn't tell you in the book. It's you just come up with it
I
in your
put
head.
it in the chat exactly what's in the. Do you want me to read it out?
No, I've got it.
Oh, cool.
It's it. But I mean, like, just think of herby sounding plants. Just make them up.
You just say you spot a yellow plant when you're on the horse and cart, and you recognize it
mean.
from the book as it's gonna do this. But if you're
Yeah.
making potions, just say I'm making a healing potion or a greater healing potion, or this potion's gonna do this and this potion's gonna do that, and
Okay. I'll
You
try.
have to roll for it.
pretty well. Yeah, if you're making stuff, I'm not gonna make you roll like it's gonna blow up in your face or anything.
It's not
You
this session.
cut your finger and bleed out.
But maybe if you're doing something big, I'll make you roll to see is it successful or not.
Like making a potion to make me stronger or faster or,
Yeah, stuff like that. Like you'll have to have some
or
kind of.
more charismatic even.
But that one.
That's called makeup.
That's a mulligan.
Right, okay. Morin, anything
Yeah.
you need, fella?
Fella,
What?
what you need from Aldi?
I don't know. I'm looking around here and I'm just browsing at the moment. Just like nothing at the mo. I don't think, but I might be back. Like the
Hey, buddy,
day
how do you
is
have by?
not even like midday. So no, nothing yet. I mean, we have. So what do we have? Like we bought. You got the herbalism kit and the healing kit. So
Yes.
Yeah, so I've now got 2 healing kits, 2 herbalism kits.
excellent. So I don't think there's anything here, but I am curious. Like I'm out of character. I want to go over to the 2 dwarves and have a look and chat to them.
Yeah, we know you're desperate to get to the dwarves. We can tell.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing. I've been browsing while you've been like haggling, and I've been out of character looking at the book to see if there's anything I would like, but nothing at the moment. I'm sure something will come as usual. Something will hit me when we have left. But at the moment, I'm all good.
Okay.
So you
Thanks
say goodbye
very
to
much.
say goodbye to Aldi.
See you all day.
Bye, Aldi.
Bye, Aldi.
Ciao.
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 Very cosmopolitan of him.
He is. He's very European. Laldi. I should have made it in German. Don't know why I didn't.
Too late now.
Because we would have expected that.
He was Scottish at the start, then he turned to Northern Irish, and now he's
Yeah, just Irish.
he's a chameleon.
Evolving.